I am aware that the membership of the current National Assembly has accomplished individuals who are very much abreast with global developments. And I think that from what we see in these being proposed and motions being moved, some of these are receiving attention. We see, for instance, in the House of Representatives, and this is kudos to the current leadership, where there are certain dedicated committees to global cross-cutting issues like climate change, and the energy transition that you mentioned. There is a committee on renewable energy, I believe, if I got that right, and another one on climate change. These are issues, cross-cutting urgent issues of global imperative, that's in the legislature, are set out to deal with. Although of course there is the flip side of a multiplicity of committees, in the National Assembly, especially the House of Reps. But that speaks to the awareness, and the readiness of the National Assembly to, of course, address issues of global concern or global issues that, of course, have impact on the Nigerian economy and the Nigerian polity as a whole. So I think that there just needs to be that a stronger focus and greater attention to those. So for instance, the world is shifting away from fossil fuel, from the petroleum economy, because of climate change. That is the mainstay of our economy. How do we navigate that balance between continuing to exploit, continuing to drill, and of course, shift towards cleaner energy, as the energy transition demands. But that is one thing we need to pay very good attention to, and I know that the policy, as it were, of the administration is to create a bridge, using gas, as the transition, energy, but it goes beyond that. There needs to be a holistic and a well-coordinated, answer and policy direction to address the global energy transition as we currently have it, because yes, whilst there may be some level of contradictions in the way some other global powers look at it and address it, that does not stop us. It should not stop us from being ready for the future. Because that is where the future is. That is where the energy of our human resource, our youthful energy lie. That is where they will be explored and exploited. That is where the innovations, the undying, irresistible, irrepressible, innovative spirit of the Nigerian, where you would find them for expressions and all of that. So we must be deliberate about it and not just be hard on, we're doing CNG, compressed natural gas, and we're making no, it goes beyond that. After the bridge, what next? What are we looking to do? And like I said, I believe that the National Assembly has the resources in terms of membership to address these issues, and I would encourage them to do so. Let me just throw back quickly to your point about oversight, and the need for transparency and accountability. I do understand from my long years of observance of the National Assembly that there are systemic issues that could impede the performance of these duties. But there are also opportunities. There are also some movements that the National Assembly needs to grab to be able to help it deal with some of these issues. For instance, we have fiscal indiscipline currently ongoing, across the government, because there is a lax enforcement of the fiscal laws. It's precisely the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007 has robust provisions to curtail, in fact, even prevent some of the fiscal malfeasance that we see in the country. But that law lacks enforcement powers. And I'm aware that there is a bill in the House of Representatives that has advanced, a bill that is supported by, the leadership of the House of Representatives, because it is sponsored by the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, by the Majority Leader, all that. It has advanced to through second reading. So those are the kind of legislations we would like to see the National Assembly pay more attention to. Pass the Fiscal Responsibility Act reenactment bill into law, so that legislation tightens the fiscal space enforces fiscal discipline and transparency such that the National Assembly would have to do in terms of exerting its powers that are already limited by several factors, in ensuring that ministries, departments, and agencies comply with the laws, are prudent in the management of public resources, and deliver services in an accountable and transparent manner. So these are some of the examples I think that the National Assembly should pay attention to in year 2025 and going forward. And I believe that, yeah, in spite of all the drama, in spite of its limitations, in spite of course, the potential, allure to be drawn into the cocoon of the executive. This National Assembly has its potentials to actually stand out, and we are looking forward to having them make their points, make their mark rather,
all right,
at the end of the term.
All right, thank you.